What's up, guys? So today, if you can't hear me now that I clicked the thing, what's up, guys? So today we're actually going to be trying ChatGPT for the first time. You can see down below I have three different apps. I have Chat on AI, ChatGPT, and AI Story Generator. So this is going to be a video exploring the AI evolution, just how far these AI apps go with their knowledge. Partly because of boredom and I need something to do. And I also need YouTube content, but also partly from interest. So let's see what we actually get out of these AI apps. Welcome to ChatGPT. ChatGPT can be accurate. ChatGPT may provide inaccurate information about people, places, or facts. Okay. Chat will be reviewed and used to train our models. Okay. Okay, the first topic is not that reassuring up there. The whole point of ChatGPT is to get information, but if some stuff is inaccurate, then that's not good. So, how do we use this? I have no idea. Let's click on this, see what happens. Let's put hi. How's it going? Hi, I'm doing well. How about you? Good. Remember at the beginning they said not talk about anything private, you know. Well, first we should probably sign up. So I'm going to use my Gmail. Okay. Going to use Rob. This app that I have is known as Scrippy. You can download it on your PC, and when you have it, it allows you to just control your Android like you would a computer, you know, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay. This is getting really boring right now. Let's cut to the chase, all right? I'm willing to spend time on stuff, but I've filled out these forms. Why do they want to know my birthday? Got no clue about that. Okay, so what changes? Now that I've given you my information, begin a puzzle. Well, now I gotta solve a puzzle. Use the arrows to rotate the object to the face in the direction of the hand. Use the arrows to rotate the object to face the direction of the hand. Okay, think that's how it's going. Use the arrows to rotate the object to the direction of the hand. Okay. Wow, these are nice little intuitive puzzles. That's pretty interesting. That's not quite right. Please make sure that the object is facing the same direction, okay? Use arrows to rotate the object to face in the direction of the hands, okay? I guess this is going to be the future, doing these silly looking puzzles. Okay, so like that. Okay, you're killing time in my video with these stupid puzzles. We gotta get going already. Okay, so keep the conversations going. So ChatGPT is AI that learns from you. ChatGPT will become more helpful for you. Manage what it remembers. You're in control. Blah blah blah. So ChatGPT is like a friend that you could use. So the first two things that I see you can do on the app is you can create an image. So that's something that you could do on Taki also that I talked about. That's a lot more intuitive than this, I'd imagine. Over here, you can probably talk to them. So over here, you can explore GPTs. I don't know what that means. So there's other ones. There's a website generator. There's a math and science tutor. There's a lot of math. Python assistant for all skill levels. There's an image generator. Scholar GPT about research. There's a write it for me that lets you write stuff for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the video short because you want to see the stuff that it actually does. I mean, you got all these GBTs. Basically, ChatGPT assists you with whatever you're thinking about or whatever you need done, which is basically what computers do. The computers help you with whatever you need done, and computers hold the data. But AI assists you more because it's tailored to the person, and there's a human quality to AI. So I'm gonna just not go into the GBTs. I'm gonna just talk to him here and say with a simple example. Okay, so ChatGPT basically gives you tons of answers to questions. So let's see if I could talk into this thing right now. Okay. Okay, so now this microphone is on. Can you please give me a brief history on the beginning of the Android phones? Wow, it completely accurately got my speech. That's pretty cool. I guess you're not going to need those guys in the courtrooms anymore that have to listen to everything and document everything that's being. Yeah, that's the thing. Especially lawyers are always keeping records of everything. So I don't want to talk about that topic. So let's just cut to the chase with this. Let's see what they tell me. Sure, here's a brief look. I can't. Let's let him have him talk to us.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
So I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but let's see who we have to talk to. I don't care whoever. I'm just, looking.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on first, just.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you, and I can't wait to get started. So
Oh,
what's the
okay, that guy sounds generic. So, and he sounds kind of more normal. So, so.
It sounds like you're thinking about the way I'm responding. Do you want
Oh,
it to be more
so
conversational or
no, no,
just
no.
how I explained
So
it?
sorry about that. I just wanted you to basically read everything that I was asking about before about the history of the Android phones in the beginning.
Got it. Here's a brief history of the beginning of Android phones. Android started as a small project by Android Inc., a company founded by Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Nick Sears, and Chris White in 2003. Initially, they were working on an operating system for digital cameras, but later shifted their focus to mobile phones. In 2005, Google acquired Android Inc., and the development of the Android operating system picked up speed. The goal was to create an open source platform that could compete with other mobile systems like Symbian and Windows Mobile. The first commercially available Android phone was the HTC Dream, also known as the T-Mobile G1 in the US, released in October 2008. It featured a touchscreen, a slide-out keyboard, and the Android 1.0 operating system. Though basic by today's standards, it set the stage for future Android devices. Android's flexibility and openness quickly made it popular, and by 2010, it had become a major player in the smartphone market. Does that cover what you were looking for?
Yeah, it does, although you went through it very fast. I understand.
Thanks for letting me know. If you ever want me to slow down or explain something in more detail, just say the word. I'm here to
So,
help at whatever pace works best for you.
yeah, so could you explain to me what was the first phone again? What was it called? You said it was a touch and text phone. What was the first phone that they developed?
The first Android phone was called the HTC Dream, but in the US it was known as the T-Mobile G1. It was released in October 2008. This phone had a touchscreen and a slide-out physical keyboard, so you could both tap on the screen and type on the keyboard. This design, combining touch and text, was pretty innovative at the time, especially as it allowed users to enjoy the benefits of both typing methods. Does that clear things up?
Yeah, I got it. It reminds me of like when they had the T-Mobile, I forgot what they called it, the LG or something, where you had the touch and the text too. I can't remember what it was called. It's this T-Mobile phone, you know, that was the slide phone.
It sounds like you might be thinking of the LG Slide or the LG Voyager. Those were popular phones with a similar design around the same time, featuring both a touchscreen and a slide-out keyboard. These kinds of phones were great because they combined the ease of touch navigation with the tactile feedback of a physical keyboard, which many people still appreciated back then.
Yeah, but weren't the screens always very tiny because they had to kind of size the phones based around the keyboard just sliding out of the top of the screen. So the phones were always very tiny in comparison to modern Android touch phones.
Exactly. The screens on those early touch and text phones were much smaller because they had to accommodate the physical keyboard. The slide-out keyboard took up a lot of space, so the screen size was limited. Most of these screens were around 3 inches, which is tiny compared to modern smartphones, where screens can be 6 inches or more. Because of the keyboard, these phones also tended to be thicker and heavier. As technology advanced and on-screen keyboards improved, manufacturers phased out physical keyboards, allowing for much larger screens and slimmer designs.
So what did they do with the end in the end with the whole, the whole slide and Voyager designs? Did they just discontinue it or did they continue it as a trend with new phones? I can't imagine.
In the end, the slide and Voyager designs were mostly phased out. As touchscreen technology improved and on-screen keyboards became more responsive and accurate, the need for a physical keyboard diminished. Consumers started preferring larger screens and thinner devices, so manufacturers shifted their focus to fully touchscreen phones. A few phones with slide-out keyboards continued to be made for a while, catering to people who still liked the tactile feel of physical keys. But over time, they became more of a niche product. The trend mostly faded as the industry and users embraced all touchscreen designs, which allowed for bigger displays and sleeker, more modern looks. Today, it's pretty rare to find a new phone with a slide-out keyboard, as most people have gotten used to typing on glass.
So in a way you can say it was largely a social experiment that was done by the cell phone companies at the time.
Yes, you could definitely think of it that way. The slide-out keyboard designs were part of a broader experiment to find the best way to transition from traditional physical keyboards to the emerging touchscreen technology. At the time, manufacturers were trying to balance the familiarity and comfort of physical keys with the new possibilities offered by touchscreens. By offering both options in one device, they could cater to a wide range of user preferences and ease people into the touchscreen experience. As touchscreens became more refined and people got more comfortable with them, the market naturally moved in that direction. So in a sense, it was a social experiment that helped guide the evolution of smartphones based on how people adapted to and embraced new technology.
It's kind of sad though in a way because it's like one of those early 2000s trends that you just don't see anymore because it was for that time and that's it, you know.
I get what you mean. It's always a bit nostalgic to look back at those early designs and innovations that were once cutting edge. They played an important role in the evolution of technology, and it's interesting to see how trends shift over time. Even though those specific designs are no longer popular, they were part of the journey that led to today's advanced smartphones. It's a reminder of how quickly technology evolves and how each phase contributes to what we have now.
So one more question. How exactly did the Google partnership go about with the Android company? I know I heard what you said. You said that they were focusing on cameras and then they came together, but how did they meet? It was just such a broad way that you explained it.
Sure, I can clarify that. Google's partnership with Android Inc. happened in 2005 when Google acquired the company. Android Inc. was founded by Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Nick Sears, and Chris White, who were originally working on an operating system for digital cameras. Google saw potential in Android's technology and vision for a versatile, open-source mobile operating system. They were interested in entering the mobile phone market, so acquiring Android was a strategic move. The acquisition allowed Android Inc. to continue its development under Google's umbrella, with a focus on creating a mobile platform that could challenge the dominance of existing systems. The exact details of how Google and Android Inc. first connected aren't widely publicized, but it was a strategic acquisition that aligned with Google's broader goals to innovate and expand into new markets.
I'm very impressed with how ChatGPT functions. It's almost like I'm talking to a real person. It's very, it's new to me because I never actually used the voice functions on these apps.
I'm glad to hear that you're impressed. It's great to know that the voice feature feels natural and engaging for you. If you have more questions or just want to chat, I'm here to help however you like.
Well, I think I have enough content for my YouTube, which is what I'm trying to discuss about the current shift to AI. But I think that's about it. I don't have any more questions. That's it, really.
That sounds like a fascinating topic. AI is certainly making waves in many areas, and there's a lot to explore about its impact and future. If you need any more insights or specific details for your content, feel free to ask.
And what was your name again? On the voice list, of course.
I don't have a specific name on the voice list. You can just refer to me as ChatGPT. If you have any more questions or need further help, I'm here.
Oh, but I mean, like, there was like four different voices to pick from. I think there were names to them. Perhaps you forgot.
Ah, I see what you mean. The different voices you might see are typically labeled with names like Liam, Olivia, or Sophia, depending on the app you're using. Each name represents a different voice option. If you have a preference or need more details about those options, let me know.
So, the last thing, do you think that AI will always, you think people will influence
It sounds like
AI?
you were about to ask if AI will always be a part of our lives or something similar.
Uh,
Could
Um,
you finish your question so I can provide a complete answer?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you think that people will have the biggest influence on AI, or will AI adapt over time as people continue building on it?
AI will likely be influenced by both people and its own evolution. Humans design and train AI systems, so our choices and values shape their development. At the same time, AI adapts and improves as it processes more data and receives updates. This means AI systems will continue to evolve based on both human input and their own experiences. It's a dynamic interplay where both factors contribute to how AI develops and integrates into our lives.
Well, it was a very nice interview, and I was wondering also, does this application have the capability to write papers too and stories and stuff like that, or is it limited in its function?
Yes, this application can definitely help with writing papers, stories, and other types of content. Whether you need assistance with crafting an essay, developing a story, or even just brainstorming ideas, I'm here to help. Just let me know what you need, and I can provide guidance or generate text based on your requirements.
It's fine. It was nice talking to you anyways, AI bot, and I'll see you later. Take care.
It was great talking with you too. Feel free to reach out anytime. Take care.
So, there you have it, guys. That's how it works, you know? It's almost like talking to a real human. I never really used the speaking features with these AI GBTs. You know, it's very strange. It's almost like I was talking to somebody in the room. But as you can see, the AI is very helpful to people, and it improves their research and their research ability, and it improves their ability to learn about the world, because naturally a computer can memorize more than any human can, you know, because they're literally built. The memory inside of a computer cannot be compared at all to the memory inside of a human's brain. You know, that's how it is, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and that's it. See you guys later. If you do like the video, this is the evolution. This is ChatGPT, the evolution of AI.